It's been about 2-3 weeks since I uploaded my last video, and honestly I'm kind of upset about that because I was trying to be consistent, but I'm gonna catch you guys up on everything that's been going on. The room probably looks a little bit different. I don't even remember. I moved storage units. My kids were busy with their school stuff, so I gotta take care of that in between. Building my business, creating content, and just doing everything in between. But I'm gonna show you guys everything. I do have a very busy day today. Got a whatnot show today. I have to pack some orders. I gotta go to boxing class in about like 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna bring you guys along through everything. But yeah, I can't wait, guys. I'm excited to be back recording videos because honestly, I really enjoy making these kind of videos for you guys. And you guys have been telling me in the comments as well that you guys enjoy them. So here we are. Let's get to it. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of videos ago, I mentioned that I was doing like a challenge where I was making money to take my family to Disneyland. Well, I got so busy, I never finished that challenge. And we already went to Disneyland. We just came back a couple of days ago. Super fun time, and it's always nice to just go on vacation because every time I come back like full of energy to just go all in on everything that I'm doing, which is pretty nice. A relaxing time, and then back to work. So if you are able to take vacations, I would highly recommend you able to do that. But yeah, just like I said, catching up with you guys, Disney stuff. I was able to move out of my old storage unit and into my new one, which I'll show you guys later today. It is really messy right now because I just finished moving last Saturday and we just came back from vacation a couple of days ago. So everything's messy, but I'll still show you guys just because it's real stuff, right? But I'll show you guys everything, and then let's see what else do we got going on. Like I said earlier, that what I show is gonna happen as well. And but yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun day. I came home and I had a shower because that boxing class really got to me today. So I took a quick shower. I got some work done on the computer. About 2-3 weeks ago, I put together a Google Sheet that helps people keep track of all the profits when it comes to their reselling business. And I put it up for sale for only $8. I put it up for sale for 2 reasons. One, because if I put it out for free, people don't take it serious. And number 2 is that if I put it out for free, people steal it and they end up selling it, and basically it's money that I could have made. But it's only $8. It's a very small investment, but it helps you keep track of profits, and because it's very important. If you don't keep track of your numbers, you're not going to know if you're profitable, and that's how businesses fail. But I've set up a whole automation system. I made a quick video on Instagram. I posted it up. So let me just show you instead of telling you. It's the way that I'm marketing that tracker sheet. So I made a quick video and I just showed people how much money I made. I showed them how the sheet works, just keeps track of everything. And then I asked them to comment the word tracker. So when people comment the word tracker, it'll automatically send them a message saying like, okay, right there. So it'd be like, send me the link, and they get to download it, which is really convenient. And that's a nice conversation starter because once they download it and then they message me, I'm able to message back and just kind of connect with them even more and just answer any questions that they may have. So it's kind of nice to automate it this way. That way I'm not like on the messages all the time, because I do have a lot of work and I wish I could get back to every single person, because I get messages on TikTok, on Facebook, here on Instagram, and even comments on YouTube. And it is a lot of work, and I just wish I could just sit there for like an hour or two and just answer everybody's messages all the time. But it's really hard, you know, I can't really do that. But I try to get back to as many people as I can. But right now we're gonna go to the storage unit. I'm gonna show you guys the new storage unit, how everything is super messy, but how I'm just doing everything over there. Like you can see that my room is pretty empty. And the reason why I wanna do, keep it empty is because I kinda wanna detach myself from everything and just be in here and focus and do the work and be able to just come up with like new content ideas, like new, new businesses, new everything. I just want to stay here and do it all. But yeah, let's go to the storage unit. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like over there. So my old storage unit was like 5 minutes away. This new storage unit is like literally a minute away. So it's so much more convenient. I'm so glad I made the move, just because everything's just so much easier. And like I said, I don't think I've actually told you guys, but I've started doing everything over here. I'm shipping over here, like doing the packing, the photographing, everything. So like I said, it's just so much more convenient, and it makes running this eBay business a lot easier, to be honest. Like I hate saying the word easy, but it's pretty simple. And over here it just makes everything so much more simple and easy. Cave here, my little cave. All right, I'll just bring you guys inside first, and then I'll bring those boxes. But you guys can see like there's a big mess because when I left last week on vacation, I just brought everything from the other storage unit and I just left it over here. But a lot of these items, it's not items that I have to list on my eBay store. These are items that I'm going to be doing a more one I show. Like for example, a lot of these plush right here, that one I show that I have planned for 2 hours from now, I'm gonna run a lot of those items. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna send them off. As a matter of fact, yesterday I paid $50. I'll put a picture here of a bunch of items that I picked up at the Goodwill bins, and then these Jellycat plushies I found yesterday as well. And I listed all 4 of them yesterday, and this one sold the same day for $100. So $50 profit, and then everything else is basically just profit as well. So all of these items right here, like the plush, even if I get like $2, $3, $4, $5 for each plush, that's all profit. And I just put them in a poly mailer bag, or I put them in like in a priority mailbox, because that's how one-hour shipping works. And yeah, it's so much easier. And also for lighting, I actually do have my own portable power station, and I think I showed it to you guys on my previous videos right here, but I'm not gonna turn it on right now just to save the battery, because I mean the lighting that it does come with, you can see up there, is enough to just pack orders. I only turn that on when either I'm recording like short form content in here, or I'm photographing. But the lighting right now, it looks pretty good, so I'll take it. Before I start my shipping process, I'm going to show you guys what I do before that shipping process, which is creating content. So I basically just come in here, and before I grab the items that I sold, I'll just record quick content, like here's some items that I recently sold on eBay, and then I just go recording, grabbing the item and telling them how much they sold for and how long they took to sell. But yeah, you guys will see a little bit. Let me see. As a matter of fact, I don't even show my face on some of these videos. I kind of just show the inventory. So here are 9 items that I recently sold on eBay. First item that I sold is this Jellycat Day for $100 plus shipping, and this one I paid about like $3 for it at the Goodwill bins. I like to start with the items that I kind of have like a wow factor to it, because it'll keep people engaged, because then they'll be like, oh, what else did he sell for that much money? But it finally sold for $62 plus shipping. And you guys get the idea. I'll keep doing the rest, and I'll show you guys a video afterward maybe, or maybe you guys can go to my TikTok and just go watch it over there. So the content is done, but I'm not gonna edit it today. Probably maybe later today, but then I'll post it for tomorrow or something, because I already made 1 or 2 posts on TikTok, and I try to post at least 2 to 3 times every single day. But now I gotta get to packing these orders so I can get going with the one I show. The only downside I have right now here at the storage unit is that I need to get another portable station, because it's the one I have right now, it's not strong enough to power up my, well, it can power it up, my thermal printer, but when I'm printing something, it's it requires more power, so it's not enough for that. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to buy another one, and then I'll be able to start printing labels here. Right now what I'm doing is basically just packing everything and then just taking them back home and printing out the labels over there. It's super quick just because the items are already packed up and I'm just able to print out the labels over there. So it's not like a big deal, but still, it'd be nice to just be able to do everything here. I'm gonna show you guys real quick how I pack these items up. So this one, for example, this is just gonna go in bubble wrap, and then it's gonna go in a poly mailer bag, just because it's it's not really like a fragile item, and it will reduce weight this way, and shipping would be a lot cheaper. And that's it, just like that. And then we move on to the next one. Now plush, usually I put them in poly mailer bags, but this is a $100 plush, and I'm gonna put it in a box. So first what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, well, I guess I'm out, but I have some clear bags, and I was gonna put it in a clear bag, but I'll just use one of these black ones. But I'll put in one of these just to keep it even more safe. Maybe like if it rains or something, it doesn't get wet. Just basically just squeeze all the air out of it. Then I'll get a box, see if it fits in this. Yeah, there you go. It looked a lot bigger, but once you get the air out of the bag, you should be all right. And plus it's a plush, it's not gonna get destroyed or anything. On the last item here to beat the unpacking, but SpongeBob over there keeps staring at me, and it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's what it is. Almost done here. Then I'm gonna go home and then get those labels, and then go to the post office, and then come back in here and photograph items to list today. I'm trying to list between 8 to 16 items every single day, because I'm trying to get to the 500 active items listed right now. I think I have about like 460, or maybe a little bit under that, but I'm trying to get to 500 by the middle of the month. I'm gonna try to get to 500 by the middle of the month. We're on the 2nd right now, so it's gonna be fun. Got all the packages here. I'm just gonna go take them home and then put the label on them, take them to the post office, come back and photograph items, and then list them on eBay, and then get ready for that one I show. All right, such a hassle, making it happen. let's get to work. Again, guys, like I said, do not overthink it. This is the scale that I'm using right now, and it is a food scale. I think it's up to like 10 pounds. I'll leave one similar to this one in the description if I can't find the exact same one, because this one I actually found at the Goodwill bins. But yeah, don't overthink it. I'm just gonna set this down, turn it on, weigh these packages real quick, and I'll show you. So this one weighs, what, 13 ounces. So 13 ounces. I got a measuring tape just in case. So we're just gonna do 8 by 8 by 5. So 8 by 8 by 5. Boom. And then my printer is already connected. I'm just gonna click on purchase a label and then just print it out. By the way, the label for this one costed me it costed me $6.25, and I charged the buyer $9. So I get to profit just a little bit, which is goes towards what I spent earlier on buying those boxes at Walmart. But technically, it's not really profit. It's more of just the money that I use for materials. All done with the shipping labels, all using my super portable scale. Like I said, don't get too crazy with it. Just keep it super simple, and you'll manage to be able to do everything that I'm doing at the level that I'm doing, honestly. It's just a matter of doing the work. All packages good to go. I'm gonna take them to the post office and go back to the storage unit, photograph, and then grab more items to fill that up and run this whatnot and make some money, because that's what we do this for, right? Literally running out of time. I have about 20 minutes until my whatnot show. Came to the storage unit real quick. I'm gonna grab some items to run in the whatnot show, and probably later tonight come back to photograph the items to list, because like I said, I'm out of time. Wait, the reason why I'm kind of like out of time today is because I have to pick up my kids by 5 p.m. That means that the whatnot show can only run for about like an hour and 20 minutes max. And then I have to go pick up my kids. I just added a bunch of plushies and I just dumped everything else on the floor, so I'll clean that up later. But I think I'm gonna take this guy too. Oh, you know what? I just realized he's missing an arm. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, let me put that one over there. Which other one did? Oh, this one, the Baymax. We're gonna do Baymax as well. I'm about a minute away from the house, but I did buy some food. I said I wasn't gonna buy any more fast food, but like I said, I'm really hungry, haven't eaten anything, and I have about 15 minutes, and then the whatnot show starts. So I kind of want to, have something in my stomach. Let me see. Let me do like the plushies over here. Plush. Yo, I got like toys over here, like Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering, other kind of cards over there. New stuff over there, like new toys, and then just kind of like random stuff, and then plush over here. So got the setup here. I record just with that phone facing that way. I don't even show my face. Just got done with the show, and these are all the items that I sold down there. I believe it was like 34 items, and I didn't run a lot of these items just because I noticed that the audience wasn't really there, and if I ran those items, I was gonna lose a lot of money. So I'm just gonna save those items for the next show that I do, and these items down there are the ones that did not sell. So I get asked a lot what I do with those items, and what I'll do with those items is either run them again on a different whatnot show, or take him to my booth where I just take them over there and I leave them for the month. And then if they sell, they sell. And if they don't, I'll probably just end up, selling them as a big bundle deal on a whatnot show just to move them and get some money back. But we're going to look at how much money I did. I think I was on for like almost an hour. So it wasn't one full hour. But let's just check out the results together. What show? That was today's show on May 2nd. And it looks like I did $161 in sales and $129 in earnings after all fees. $129 doesn't sound like a lot of money, but I probably have about $10 invested in all of these items, plus the ones that didn't sell, plus the ones that didn't even run. So $128 in less than an hour, and it's probably gonna take me about another 20 minutes to get everything packed up, because it's either plushies or it's items that, people bought multiple items, so they all go in just one priority mailbox, which make things a lot easier. But that's why I kind of like whatnot, because you're able to sell more items to one person, and you basically just put them all in a box instead of, packaging each item individually, and that takes a lot of time. And plus, these items, I could sell them on eBay, but sell-through rate isn't that great. And right now I'm focusing a lot on adding items only with really good sell-through rates, like 40% and over. Some of these are like 20%, some of these are even like 10%. The reason why it works on whatnot is because people that buy there, they're not just resellers, there's also a bunch of collectors, and they come across these items when they can buy them. If they can buy them for like $10 on whatnot instead of like $20 on eBay, then they will definitely take that deal, right? But that's why whatnot does work. For right now, I'm gonna leave this mess as is, and then I'm gonna go pick up my kids, and I'll see you guys later in the storage unit when I'm photographing the items that I have to photograph to list on eBay because all that stuff is still required. And I'm actually going to record some content right now before I head out so I can post on TikTok. Let me show you guys the results so far of what I told you guys earlier about that video that I did for marketing. And you can see that the video is at 8,000 views already, which is my average, but the comment section is 131 because, like I said, a lot of people are commenting the word tracker, so they want that tracker sheet. They want me to just send them to them. So I've been doing that, which is pretty nice. And let me see the insights on this post. You can see that it's performing a lot better than my other posts because of an engagement. What that means is basically that Instagram is pushing my content to a lot more people, which is giving me more views. And if we look at the data for that automation system, it has sent out 34 today and 32 people have opened the message. So it's really good open rate. And if I go to the digital file, which is a tracker sheet that sells for only $8. And by the way, I'll leave it in the description if you guys are interested in it. But yeah, out of the 32 people, 3 people have bought one, which has made $23.85. I don't expect to make a bunch of money from this, but the thing is that if I give it out for free to people, they won't use it and they won't take it serious. But if you invest even just like $8, for example, on this tracker sheet, I truly believe that it'll benefit you and your business so much, because knowing your numbers and knowing if you're profitable or not is literally like the thing that keeps your business going. If you're not keeping track, you'll never know if your business is profitable, and you're just gonna keep investing time and money into it and never see any return, and that's what's gonna destroy your business. But yeah, so far that's what's going on. Now, let me go get my kids and I'll see you guys later. Just photographed about 15 items, put them over there, and I have another like 15 on my phone already. So that should be good for today and the next 2 days, and I'll probably be back tomorrow anyways after I drop off everything that I buy at yard sales. But yeah, it is 6:52 right now. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna try to get this video uploaded today. If not, it'll be out by tomorrow. But yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you guys. As always, you know, like that video, drop a comment. Any questions, I'm happy to help. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.